What's up, guys? Are you sick of more of the same? Do you want to wear something like everybody else, your Bleu de Chanel's or Dior Savages? I'm sure you don't. That's why you're part of the fragrance community. You're always looking to discover something amazing. So without any further ado, guys, stick around. The fragrance I'm about to share with you are going to definitely rock your world. Check it out. Welcome back to another video. I'm MAXFORTI. Today, as you saw from the beginning in the thumbnail, today is going to be about standout fragrances that are going to give you an edge and make you stand out from everybody else. Now, remember, these fragrances may or may not be beast mode fragrances. We're not really analyzing performance, which, by the way, all fragrances are having incredible performance, but this is not a beast mode type of fragrance video, which I'll do for you guys again like I did last year. This is going to be fragrances that will give you an edge, make you stand out. When you enter a room, you're definitely going to be noticed in a positive way. So without any further ado, guys, let's hop into the choices. And by the way, this is broken down into, it's a top 10 video, but I broke down into 5 designers and 5 niche, just so you guys have an ability to find something for you. If you don't want to, go crazy and spend so much money with the niche choices here, you can go designer, a little bit more affordable, but still equally amazing. Kicking things off here with a 10 spot. This particular fragrance is something that I discovered last year, but I believe it was released in 2019. It is an absolute stunning fragrance, even though it's called Salvatore Ferragamo Oud pour Homme. This is mostly a leather-based scent. It smells absolutely fantastic, guys. Think of it this way. This is going to be a modernized version of Bel Ami from Hermès, which is a leather-based scent. So it's a leather with benzoin, with vanilla. It's got some modern components, a little bit gourmand, but mostly a leather kind of a fragrance. There's no oud here. I don't know why they call it oud. The oud, if there's any oud here, it's really in the background, just a hint. Like I said, it's mostly a spicy leather, but without a shadow of a doubt, it's gonna make you stand out. This has been sold out a few times, so don't snooze, because I think this is an exclusive to the European market, but you can find this from time to time, and I'll have it below if you guys want to check it out. Definitely do. This next choice here is definitely arguably my favorite currently best oud fragrance in the designer game. This is going to be Hugo Boss Oud Saffron. Another one that was exclusive to the European Middle Eastern market, but you can find this in the US right now. Guys, this is absolutely stellar. It's going to be a candied rose with a fruity oud combination with spices. It just smells incredible. It smells like a niche company, a niche type of a brand. If Tom Ford released this as a private blend, you would pay 300 bucks without even blinking. This stuff smells amazing. It's seductive, it's attractive. It's just a charming oud fragrance that is designer, so you're not gonna break the wallet. It's still a little bit on the pricier side, perhaps the most expensive from the oud, from the Boss oud line, but definitely the best, guys. Stand out through and through. Next up at the 8th spot, this fragrance here, if I said it once, I said it 1,000 times, and believe me, I did a full review on this years ago when it was first released, and I said this is the best Noir Tom Ford fragrance. Noir Extreme is great, gourmandy, awesome for like fall and winter, romantic settings, but this one here is Noir Anthracite, amazing signature scent, charming, vintage kind of style, old world goodness. This stuff here is mineral. It's, spicy, it's earthy. It is absolutely stunning. I think this is like leather, vetiver with some spices, some oak moss. Like I said, old world goodness, vintage, classy, sophisticated. If you want something mature, but definitely boss, CEO type of a smell, don't snooze on this one, guys. Recently discontinued, being axed from the Tom Ford line, but still available. You can still find it out there, and I would highly suggest get it now, grab it before it's too late. Tom Ford Noir Anthracite. At the 7th spot is a fragrance that, funny enough, I did a review for you guys 7 years ago, talking about it being the best release over the last few years, over the last decade in the designer game. This one here from Dior, which is my favorite designer brand, Dior Fahrenheit Lip Parfum, guys. I'm telling you, forget about the original Dior Fahrenheit, because if you think that's too dated or whatever is available today, it's a fraction of what the fragrance used to be and smell like. It's nothing like what it was. And if you think about Dior Sauvage is great, guys, think again. This stuff here is absolute fire. Incredible fragrance, vetiver, violet, bourbon, vanilla, spices, absolutely gorgeous, boozy accord. This stuff is incredible. It's seductive, attractive. Again, another fragrance that when you walk into a room, you're gonna turn heads. It's that type of a fragrance. People, when they smell this on me, love this stuff. My wife loves it on me. The color is red. Like I said, it's fire. Literally amazing fragrance. lip parfum. Right now it's getting some limelight. People are starting to come around and talk about how great this fragrance was. But like I said, 7 years ago, I said this stuff was incredible. It's getting harder to find. I don't know if it's gonna be discontinued or not, but I know it's getting harder and the price is starting to climb up. So this is the time to get this if you ever wanna get it. Dior Fahrenheit Lip Parfum. Stand out for sure. At the 6th spot, this fragrance here, I have a review for you guys coming up. I did a full review and compared it with the original 2008 release. This is going to be a 2020 release, Custom National Homme Parfum Edition. Absolutely a stunner of a fragrance, guys. Think of Dior Bois d'Argent, spicier, stronger, more powerful. That's what I get with this fragrance. It's cardamom, it's grapefruit, it's sandalwood, it's a little bit spicy and creamy up top. I think there's carnation here, maybe some mint. It's really, you know, up front and center. It gives you this bright feeling, but then it transitions to this nice, creamy, spicy vibe that you get from the heart into the dry down. Very unique, very different. There's nothing out in the designer world that's gonna smell quite like this. If you wanna really turn heads and stand out, you know, just set yourself apart from everybody else, this is a fragrance that you must try. I'm absolutely loving this fragrance. It's almost like a daily wear for me. If I'm dressed up a little bit, you know, a nice shirt or a jacket, this is the fragrance I'm reaching out for. It's definitely signature scent worthy for those people that really want to stand out. Custom National Homme 2020. Next 5 choices are gonna be niche, as I promised you, and you're gonna see a certain commonality here with these fragrances, meaning boozy scents, oud, tobacco, leathers. Those are gonna be the standout fragrances that will definitely give you an edge. At the 5th spot, this particular fragrance here from an incredible house and perhaps one of the best oud style fragrances you can find that money can buy at your general store, especially if you have a high-end stuff at your general store. This is going to be Maison Francis Kurkdjian's Oud Satin Mood. Just like the name of the fragrance here, Satin Mood, it's gonna give you a very smooth, velvety, silky kind of a dry down. Fragrance starts off your, you know, common road oud combination, but there's a lot more to this fragrance. It just develops beautifully. The rose here is a combination of different roses. There's some vanilla, some benzoin, and benzoin is a great note that I also love in fragrances because it gives you like a spicy cinnamon honey type of accord that's a little bit powdery and very sophisticated, very sensual, very attractive. Oud Satin Mood, like I said, not animalistic, not fecal, not medicinal, just all goodness oud you can find in a bottle, guys. Check this out. MFK Oud Satin Mood, amazing to stand out. If you like oud, great place to be here. You can go with the Boss that I told you, the Hugo Boss, which is gonna be a little bit more likable, not as daring. This is a little darker, but like I said, it dries down absolutely stunning. At the 4th spot, this particular fragrance I spoke to you guys about very highly last year. It made my top winter niche fragrances that I absolutely love to wear. It's an incredible fragrance. Penhaligon's does it very well. And this particular fragrance from their Halfeti collection, which I still have to get, the Halfeti Cedar that I haven't been able to get a hold of. But the original Halfeti is incredible, and Halfeti leather is definitely my favorite. This is going to be a leather laced with plums, spices, creamy sandalwood, cinnamon. Smells like $1,000,000. I told you guys, if you like Plum Japanese from Tom Ford, discontinued. If you like Bond No. 9, Andy Warhol, discontinued. This stuff here is everything and then some, guys. Incredible stuff, beautiful juice, attractive, seductive, just groundbreaking. It's gonna make you stand out. It's gonna smell amazing, whether you're going for, you know, evening wear, if you just want a signature scent to smell incredible all the time, definitely check this one out. It's definitely gonna do that. You guys know if you want to stand out kind of fragrance, you know, Tom Ford, you know, MFK, those kind of brands will definitely make it appealing yet groundbreaking, and it's gonna give you an edge. This particular fragrance house always does it. This is Roja Dove, Roja Parfums, Enigma or Creation E. This is going to be the Parfum Cologne edition. This is going to be a fragrance that has everything I love in fragrances. Leather, tobacco, cognac, it's boozy, it's spicy, opens up fizzy, almost like a Coca-Cola drink. It dries down to this beautiful cinnamon-like, creamy benzoin vanilla and spice. It just smells like incredible, guys. This is like a CEO, a boss type of a scent. It's an elixir of attractiveness and of indulgence. Incredible fragrance, Creation E or Enigma Parfum Cologne Edition, which is a little bit more affordable than if you go with the Parfum, but equally as great. This next fragrance I remember sharing with you guys back in 2015. I did a you know, meet the house type of a video, and as soon as I smelled this fragrance was love at first sniff. Fragrance I'm talking about is from Tiziana Terenzi, Italian house, and this is called Laudanno Nero, guys. This is an absolute stunning juice. We're talking absinthe, cognac, frankincense, fruity notes like dried fruits, sandalwood, vetiver, and oak. This is an absolute outstanding fragrance. I'm telling you right now, If you like Tiziana Terenzi and you have not smelled El Dananero, stop all the presses and get yourself at least a decant. This stuff will blow your mind. I know it did mine, and I'm glad to share this with you. I don't talk much about this fragrance. If you've heard of something that's aphrodisiac, if you heard of Black Afgano from Nasomato, but you wanted something a little bit more tame, creamy, sensual, attractive, groundbreaking, this fragrance here has it all, guys. Check it out. I spoke highly about this fragrance. It always makes my top winter and fall rotation. It's like a little secret of mine that I'm sharing with you today. This is an outstanding fragrance that's definitely gonna make you stand out. El Dananero, Tiziana Terenzi at the second spot. The number one spot right now, you guys know this fragrance house is a fragrance brand that I talk very highly about over the years, over the past almost 3 years now. I discovered this brand in 2019 at Essence, Italy, which I can't wait for it to come back so we can experience new brands. This particular fragrance house, I think, started in 2016. I didn't find out about this fragrance house until 2019. And this one here I discovered last year, and it's definitely one of my favorite fragrances right now, currently, that I'm rocking for occasions when I really want to make an entrance. This fragrance here, Meow Savage from the house of Amouhoud. Now, Meow Savage, if you translate it from French to English, it's gonna translate to wild honey. And you guys know I've been talking very highly over the past few months of how much I'm loving the honey note. Now this here is not gonna be a syrupy, a very overly sweet kind of a honey. The honey is gonna be present, but it's more of a bee waxy, floral type of a honey, which needless to say is incredible. A guy or a gal could wear this and they're gonna wear it beautifully because this stuff here has everything I love in fragrances. It's spicy, the honey is very present here, but like I said, it's not overly done, it's not overly sweet. It's very well blended along with the other notes like tonka, sandalwood. It's creamy, it's spicy. It's a little bit sweet. It is blended to perfection. At the base, along with that tonka, there's a little bit of a smoky that comes through the incense and also a little bit of the sweetness that I talked about through the coriander. It is absolutely stunning, guys. All right, guys, so those are the 10 fragrances that I know for sure if you guys rock, it'll definitely make you stand out, give you an edge, and separate you from everybody else. You're not gonna smell like everybody else. And that is the whole purpose of this video, guys. Let me know in the comments what other fragrances you guys love to wear, which sets you apart from everybody else. Please sound off in the comments. Maybe I'll find something that I haven't yet tried. So guys, please go on. Let me know your thoughts below. Of course, show your support if you do appreciate the content. Don't forget to leave your like. Touch the subscribe button for me and enable your notification bell icon so you get videos like these straight into your feed. All the fragrances shared here today, of course, as always, we link below to make your lives easier. That's what I do here. So again, thanks for hanging out with me. And as always, remember, fragrance is an extension of who you are. So choose your fragrance wisely, guys, and wear what truly moves you. I'll see you right back here again with another video very soon. Take care.